this channel, Illustrator. I am Tor, and today we are going to be going through Petal People Challenge. And yes, that is a little bit of a tongue twister of my own device, and that was completely unintentional. Today we're going over the rules of the challenge that I started a little while ago. Officially it is now the Petal People Challenge, otherwise will be known as the PPC. I wanted to start another regular monthly challenge because I've been enjoying the Copic 3 marker challenge. It's been giving me structure and I've been feeling my confidence grow, and it's been a really nice experience for myself, and you guys seem to be really enjoying it. You keep leaving me really lovely comments. Thank you guys so much, it's really lovely. Before I go any further, please remember to like this video if you like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more arty shenanigans, and hit the little notification bell to join the arty party and be notified of any new videos in the future. So basically, before I moved, everything was a bit of a jumble, and frankly I didn't really think it through properly and I didn't really name it. And now we're official. Oh yes, the glasses have gone on him. Very official, as you can clearly tell. Official. Yeah. As if. So basically, if you guys hadn't noticed, my June Petal People Challenge was Buttercup. That was where I originally launched this idea. I will leave an information card at the top for you guys to check that out. Okay, so the rules are simple. Before I launch into the rules, let me just explain. In June, I did do one Petal People Challenge. I decided to do the word Buttercup because that really stood out to me as that month's flower plant thing, and that's fine, that worked for then, but again I didn't explain myself very well. So July came along and I chose the word cacti, and that's when I realised that I hadn't done a good enough job, to be honest. That's the point where I was like, oh my, I have done a terrible job in explaining myself. So basically July was super duper hot, and I decided the word cacti because it is a stubborn, hot plant, you know, it's really got a lot of character and everything. And I put a post onto Twitter. Basically I just shoved a bunch of reference imagery onto a picture and put Petal People Challenge and stuff. If you haven't seen it, you can hop over to my Twitter account and check it out. But from here on out, it won't just be Twitter, because I appreciate a lot of people actually don't like Twitter, and that's really odd for me because I love Twitter. But I will be announcing it on both Twitter and Instagram, so that there'll be two platforms where it will be announced, as well as on here. Without further ado, let's get into these rules because I have rabbited on for a long time. Number 1, the announcement for the Petal People Challenge, the hashtag PPC, will be on both Twitter and Instagram. So guys, if you ever fancy, like, you want to join in with a monthly challenge and you think that a particular plant sounds amazing and you can completely imagine what they would look like as a person, feel free to join in and use one of the two hashtags, which are either the hashtag PPC or what it stands for, hashtag Petal People Challenge, okay? And I will show those on screen now so that you can see those and use them if you wish. I will also leave all of the rules in the section below this video because I'm going to use this as the official rules video, okay? Awesome. Rule number 2, creativity rules. Anything goes, but keep it PG, okay guys? Keep it non-explicit and clean language. I do have some younger viewers, so please keep in mind that anything you post under that hashtag will be visible to the world, obviously, because the World Wide Web. Just be mindful, okay? So basically guys, keep it clean, okay? Because if anyone does break that rule, their name will be stricken off of the list, meaning that their art will not appear at the end of the show reel, and I definitely will not be promoting them or giving them a shout out or anything. And in fact, if it's really bad and it gets really negative, I will simply just block them. There'll be no participation at all on any of the platforms. Cool? Rule number 3. From this video moving forwards, the choice of the next plant will be from a choice of 3 in a poll above somewhere, okay? So the idea of that is if you have any suggestions, please do leave them in the section below. I'll basically be putting them into a hat and sort of just randomly picking one at complete random until we've got a nice list of 3 and I can pitch these to you guys. So because that hasn't happened yet, I have picked 3 that I think suit August, and I will be introducing those and leaving them above for you guys in a little bit. So from the winner from the poll, I will be leaving an announcement on both Twitter and Instagram, and the idea is I will say the month, the flower or plant type, and leave an example of that plant of some kind. So there might be a photo or a collage or a colour swatch or something to help you guys spawn an idea. Rule number 4, if you do have any suggestions for future plants and videos for the following month. So at the moment we are going to be going into August, but I already have the 3 suggestions for that. If you have any suggestions for September, please start leaving those suggestions now in the comments in this one so I can get it ready for the next video. That's the idea anyway. So guys, that is the rules introduction. If you feel like I have missed anything from that, please feel free to mention them in the section below. I will do my best to answer anything. If it's more than 1 or 2, or I feel like it's a really poignant comment, I will put it as a voice overlay or a video or something into the following Petal People Challenge video, okay? So we can keep this cohesive and running smoothly, okay? We're gonna try and keep it smooth. Though that was very cringy. A cringe. Yes, I'm a little bit hyper today. I may have had too much tea. When it came to doing this month's challenge, in this case, you know, I'm behind, but you know, in July's video. So basically guys, from cacti, the word cacti, I was getting a very much an independent kind of view. So maybe like perhaps cacti as a person is kind of independent, they stand tall, they are proud, they are maybe a little bit like cautious of what's going on, even though they are strong and they are gritty and they have this internal strength. They are standing out in the sun against all odds, and they are, you know, taking advantage of the water and they're storing it, and they are fruity and friendly and yes, so many things, because there are some animals and bugs that actually bury themselves into the cactus and use it like a home. So I get the feeling that they would be rather caring. People rely on these outgoing plants for sources of nutrition and hope, and they hint at water and are refreshing to the soul. So all of these things that a cacti was speaking to me, that sounds really weird, like these are the things that stood out to me from my research into cacti in general. Like there are tons of different types of cacti and succulents. I could have researched anything. This is my point, it's broad. You can interpret this however you like. At first glance, it would have been incredibly easy to have done like a punky emo from like the 2000s because of the spikes. You could go, spikes, yeah, there you go, green spikes, done, you know, done, easy. So what I wanted to do was lift the lid a little bit, get past the initial, yeah, spikes, get rid of that, and look inside and see what else is going on. And that's how I got to where we are now. This girl doesn't really have a name. I haven't got a name for her. I probably should name all these as I go, but I haven't, so we're gonna keep to the name Cacti for now, because that's all I got. Okay guys, so the poll for this next video will be for August. I know this video will be launched in August, so it's gonna be a relatively quick, short poll, but this is what it is, okay? We have got 3 plants up for grabs. So I will leave a couple of Google sourced imagery layered onto this video so you can see what they are. Okay, so option 1, we have fuchsia. They are bright, they are beautiful, they are a droppy plant, usually in vibrant colours, very different, very flashy, very in your face. Option number 2, This one is one that I hadn't heard of before I searched August flowers, because that is what I did to find these, is a hummingbird mint. This flower is something that really attracts hummingbirds. It's got this beautiful sweet nectar that they just cannot resist. They love it. So option number 3 is lavender, and it is a beautiful purple based plant that usually gets farmed in fields. The people do grow it in their gardens. It has this beautiful calming scent, and the idea is that it calms you and it puts you to sleep. You can use it in cooking, you can use it and make it into like an oil, so you can use it for bath oils. People buy like little scented bags, people make little lavender bags. There are literally loads of things with lavender involved, but what appealed me to lavender personally is that it attracts bees. Bees love lavender. Okay, to recap, we have 3 choices, and I'll just go through these again for you. We have the fuchsia, we have hummingbird mint, and we have lavender, all of which are beautiful. So I will check back with the poll in a week or 2, and I will select the one at that time which is doing the best, and I will put together a little announcement for both Twitter and Instagram, like I was saying, to launch that for you guys for the next time. And then from there on out, we should, with any luck, touch wood, be running at an actual decent time. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like if you liked and subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, guys. Bye! Mwah!